Hi, everyone. We are 2 minutes away from starting. This is a sound test. Can we just have somebody write me that you hear me loud and clear? Somebody raise their hands. Maybe we have somebody shoot a WhatsApp to me. Loud. Very, very good, Lotta. I will try to tone it down a bit, and clear, also very good. Okay, guys, we got another 2 minutes and we are ready for what is the 22nd of December's ALG Active Leadership call. Well, I'm happy to see so many people joining in. As usual, it's a last minute thing. People are joining in from all around the world. It's so good to see that that so many are working so passionately, all the way sprinting up until the Christmas break for some people, and in many of our markets, and in other markets it's not a break, it's not celebrated Christmas, but there's a lot of good stuff going on, and I'm looking forward to talking to you and presenting a very, very special guest here on this week's ALG call in just a minute or so. So make sure you get the last people there, make sure you have what you need to make the proper notes from the call, because the intention here is not to record the call. You're not expected to record the call. As a matter of fact, I want you to take this call as a call for you. And I will be addressing that as we begin. So again, we'll give you another minute and we'll get going. Ready to start this week's ALG call on the 22nd of December here. May I just say I'm blown away with everything that's going on right now, both in the field, in the company, and behind the scenes. Those are the things that I cannot yet talk to you about, but I will try to reveal a little bit to you here before Christmas. First of all, I've been asked by a few leaders to remind those of you who are on the call that the Active Leaders Group is an exclusive group of people. You are especially invited. We've seen some people record the calls and then just share them on YouTube, and that really defeats the purpose. When I say it defeats the purpose, it really is because the call is for you. It's for you to collect information, to pass on to your team. Now, we are doing it in this format, in a more informal format, for you to be able to make sure that you can bridge the gap of culture. You can meet your team where you know your team is. What I mean with that is we can never, from a central standpoint, know the moods and the challenges in your teams. But what we can do is we can feed you with as much information as possible, trying to keep everything as transparent as possible. But it is still your job as leaders to translate the information into your teams, making sure that they are understanding not just what has been said, but what it means to them. And I think that might be one of the most prominent, challenges, one of the most prominent assignments of any leader is really translating. What I mean with that is, if you take a group of 100 people and you go in and you listen to somebody sharing a message, they can all receive the same information, but they will translate the information differently. Meaning, when they come out of the room, when you ask them, what did you like best? How did you see that? What did you get from the meeting? You're going to see a lot of different replies to that. And I think that a leader should be someone who's able to go in, get a big message, and then take that and turn that into a simple message, and also be able to tell their people, this is what was said and this is what it means for you, because this is what will translate into actions in your teams. Now, we got a lot of stuff going on the inside, and I just want to start by calming a few people down relative to DPN, because we've heard a lot about this. A few people have some technical issues in doing their swaps. We just want to remind you, no one will be left behind due to technical problems. So if there's a technical issue and that is the reason why things cannot follow through according to any given deadline, we will of course not block anyone in that aspect. GPN is a project that will have a little bit of a longer twist and a longer turn to really land. We discovered some things that we find holds so much potential that we simply have to adapt that into the business, and that's mainly the reason for the delay. So do not be concerned. If you're trying, you will be able to make your swap, and you will be able to make it in time. It will not be technical issues blocking you from that. So that should not disturb you over the holiday season. Sorry. More stuff. On the inside of the company, I can tell you that right now, there are preparations for more than 20 communications to go out to all of you, 20 different comms going out to all of you from now on until the 5th of January. What that means is simply you're going to see a much more proactive company stepping into the first quarter of 2022. You are going to witness a company that is going to finish as strong as the field is really finishing, because at these days, I mean, the level of activity is just skyrocketing in the different markets. We are right now in the promotion of the Golden 4 and the Golden 8. And like any promotion, any company would sit out there and go like, okay, we hope this really is a promotion they will understand. I hope it's a promotion they will take in. And we hope it's a promotion they will run with. And any communication that goes out requires a little bit of time before it's understood. But this promotion is like people just grabbed onto it and they were running. And we are seeing so many leaders showing the way these days, and really showing the way by qualifying with signing up new 4 whites to get to the Golden 4. And others are saying, hey, I want more. I'm going to go for the Golden 8. And we are seeing amounts of leaders doing that is just mind-blowing. It is really mind-blowing. I just had a great call with some of the ambassadors here before going on this call. And we were talking about how many people really already qualified for the Golden 4, how many qualified for the Golden 8. And we were talking about that number relative to the size of the company and the organization. And here's what we sometimes forget in Crowd1. We're talking about not people who in December recruited somebody. No, we're talking about people who recruited 4 people or more frontline. And if you look at that activity level and you compare that to any other company out there, this would be an outrageous competition to put out, because people would say, hey, we're not in that speed. We're not in that speed. And they would be pretty right in their company. But with Crowd1, it is a different level. It is a different culture. It's just so much different. And that's why the company is able to run so much faster. We thank you for your leadership. And I think there's something to be said about those leaders who will pop up on our leaderboard. And by now, I can tell you, we will not be able to display everyone at one time. We will have a running leaderboard in the background. But you should look for your name and you should show your field that I've recruited new 4. I understand where this company is going. I understand where it's going. And I recruited another 8 to get into this. Because if you're willing to do that, apply that discipline to yourself. Go out and share what we've learned this year. And what did we learn this year? We learned so much about who we are. We learned a lot about what really the Crowd1 business model can be and will be in future. And therefore, we have a different right. We have a different power in talking about the future. Because with one thing we did in 2021, it was validating, it was proving the business model of Crowd1 to the world by having incubated fully, successfully, a company like Planetix. And again, I want to congratulate you. You incubated a business that was already on its first day in the open market, a market leader. And I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am about 2022, how many businesses we're going to introduce to the market, how many are going to be introduced as market leaders in the next coming years. We're looking into something that is really, really incredible. And it's incredible because of a great business. It's incredible because of a great strategy and a vision of Jonas. It's incredible because of people like Johan who have taken this vision and turning it around. It's incredible because of people like Kenny who are able to sit down and talk and translate and basically people's willingness to meet. Moreover, this is really, really incredible, and it's possible because of strong field leadership such as yourself. And talking about strong field leaders, I got a guy on the call here that I am tremendously excited to hear what he has to say, because his conversations with him they're always excited. He has a lot of insights. The guy is highly intelligent, but he has a way of communicating that I absolutely love, because his way is he's so good at making the complex things very, very simple, easy to take, easy to understand. And as you are listening to him, I really want you to just, imagine just you sitting down with a friend. He's sharing with you how he sees the business. He's sharing with you how he, looking back at the year and what will move, what will come out of all of this. This guy has been through everything with Crowd1. He's gone, from the first day, moved on with every step. He decided, I'm going to step up. I'm going to learn more. I'm going to do more. I'm going to be more. And that's why he's here. And I hope that he's able to hear us here on the call, and we're able to get him in. There he is. Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for that nice introduction, Jens.
Well,
I'm blushing. Thank you. And thank you for giving me some time to talk to the team. I'm really, really grateful for having a couple of minutes with you guys. All right. Yeah, first I would like to just, wrap up this year by just looking back. You guys done a wonderful job. And I have to say, we had some amazing challenges this year. You know it. But challenges are meant to be conquered. And that's what we have done as a company, as leaders of this company. You've been amazing. We're working actually through a pandemic. The pandemic has almost gone for 2 years now. In March or April, they just shut down the world 2 years ago. And it's amazing what we have accomplished. Actually, we've gone from 20 million to 40 million this year. That's amazing. 20 to 40 million this year during a pandemic. So you've been unstoppable, and the company has just delivered. We've worked online. We have opened an office in Dubai this year, almost 100 employees in Dubai. Many of you have been able to go to Dubai this year, and I've been so grateful to meet you, shake your hand, look you in the eyes. And I think we had 5 meetings in Dubai just during this year. So it's been amazing. And the company has really delivered, helped us out. And I hope a lot of more leaders will be able to go in next year. I hope the world will open up so we can all meet again and have really, really big meetings. And regarding the business, I would like to talk a couple of minutes just how I see the business and what I talk about in the business, and why, in a sense, I've been very successful in the business. First of all, from the very beginning, I have been talking about the power of the crowd. I actually think I coined that phrase. If you look at some of my YouTube presentations way back, I mentioned the power of the crowd, because I'm a mathematician. I understand it's a numbers game. I understand that we have to start with a crowd to be able to deliver what the company has planned. If you look at a company like Amazon, the first years, they only worked on building a crowd of customers. They did not earn money in the first couple of years. They just working on building that crowd of customers. And then what happened? In the beginning, they were selling books, right? And today they sell everything. They have a huge crowd, millions and millions, hundreds of millions of customers who buy from Amazon after they build this huge crowd. And this is what we're doing. We're building a huge, huge crowd. And you heard Jens talk about the business setup. For the past couple of events, if you've been to Dubai, you've also heard him on stage talk about it with the Crowd investment company, and then launching different products with companies. That's powerful, because actually these companies, They can see what we have done. They can see the power of the crowd. They can get the taste. A great example is actually Planetix, which is like a proof of concept. Planetix, we were able to be in a beta launch with Planetix. So at the first day when we launched Planetix, we had 400,000 customers. 400,000, who does that? That's amazing. Other companies in the genre, it took them 1 to 2 years to reach 400,000 customers, and we could do it on day one. And Planetix is actually building a universe of NFTs. It's going to be the biggest game ever, I believe. And they have concepts like play to earn. They have so many exciting stuff that I will not go into today. But I believe in the world of metaverse trading, the blockchain-based gamings, we will be number one. Number one. And that's exciting. And that's one of the products that Crowd1 will be able to launch and you will be able to take part of and put in your portfolio. Think about it. Most companies that do affiliate marketing, that do network marketing, what do they work with? You have everything from aloe vera to blueberry shots to skin lotion, toothpaste, to fitness products. Fitness products. When you work in these companies, you're thinking, I need to find a health guy, somebody who likes fitness products, etc., to show this business. They're going to love it. What's different? We're in a whole different level. We are a whole different league, guys. Because what do we work with? We are crowdpreneurs. What does that mean? We're all entrepreneurs in this company. That's the game changer. Think about it. We have built a network of 40 million entrepreneurs around the world. 40 million. And one of the reasons why I've been successful, and people ask me, Anthony, when you show the business, do you talk about Planetix? Do you talk about Mixter? Do you talk about Mindo or Life Trends? What do you talk about when you show the business? And I talk about only one thing, actually. Because if you understand that the business of Crowd1, the product of Crowd1 is the business. It's the business opportunity. So I only talk about the power of the crowd. I talk about how we have 40 million entrepreneurs around the world building business. Because think about it. You joined not because of a lotion, not because of a fitness product or a blueberry shot or a toothpaste that's awesome. No, you joined to earn some extra money. You joined to make a change, to be able to earn some extra money and to help your family or your friends. This is what we're showing. The Crowd1 is built as a plan B. It's built to earn some extra money in your pocket. The reason why we've been so successful this year is that people have been using Crowd1 during the pandemic, where they have had lockdowns, they're stuck in their house, but they will be able to build the business with a mobile phone and an internet connection. Simple. Simple and easy, and this is what I talk about. And if you work with this business as a part-time plan, part-time, a couple of hours a week, you've seen people go from part-time to full-time. And now, since I know I'm talking to the active leaders group, I know most of the people in here. You're among the most active people, hardworking in the company. And I know most of you are doing this for full-time today. But that's not how it's built. Anyone can start. You can actually start this business for free. And you can build up a business that's paying you residual income. So I talk about business opportunity. I talk about residual income. I talk about 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, there will come other products. I don't even know them yet. Whatever is hot in the world, whatever product everybody wants to be part of, Crowd1, we will have it. That's exciting to me. So I don't really even go into the products. I just talk about the power of the crowd, okay? So this is one thing. Passive income, you know, residual income, that's everything. That's everything. That's your royalties. That's working hard a couple of years and getting paid for 20 years. So this is the main concept of the business. That's how I show it. It's a business built on mathematics and helping people. Mathematics and helping people. It's a mathematical compensation plan where you can make a business and climb in rank depending on how many people you help. There's no way to become president without helping a lot of people reach all the other levels. That's how it's built, and it's a genius plan. I think you are all pioneers. How can I say that? In January 25th, 2022, we're actually starting year 4 of this business. And I'm telling you, you are in the beginning. It's huge. This is going to be huge. It's huge business, and we are growing like crazy. But if you watch the event, I know you all did on this call, the event that we had, the main mega event, they asked Jonas, the founder Jonas, on stage, where does he think we are in the company 3 to 5 years from now? And what did he reply? In his vision, in his mind, he's talking about 250 to 500 million members in 3 to 5 years. Oh, let that number sink in. That's a huge number, guys. But if you think about it, we're 40 million now. What if we do it 10x in the next 3 to 5 years? 10x, 400 million people in 3 to 5 years. We will do it. It's going to be awesome. And think about it, we're 40 million now. So another 360 million people will join the company, and they will all say about you guys, oh, they were in there from the beginning. With 40 million people. We have some of the top leaders, top earners in other companies who've been watching us for years. They are about to join the company right now as we speak, right? You've seen it in the numbers. It's going to be huge, and you're the pioneers. So what I do, I work through the holidays. I love the holidays. I love setting goals, and you are goal setters as well. I know that because I work very close with some of you guys, top leaders. So I want to end the year on a high. I want to end the year so I run into 2022. January 1st, 2022, most people put their New Year resolution. They start the new year. I want to run into the new year. You understand? So I don't want to be on the runway starting, now I'm going to start new year 2022. I want to be already up 10,000 feet in the air and build the business, right? And I'm working with some of you guys. The company understands this. They have given you the best promotion I've ever seen in my life with a supercharged promotion. Supercharged promotion with a fear of loss where you can actually, doesn't matter when you started the business. If you started 2 years ago, you can take part of this promotion and you can sign in. Person can start with a white pack. Through the epic promotion, they will get a black pack who would be converted into gold pack. You need to do 4 front lines. I know everybody in this group are doing 8 front lines. I've done it already. I know most of you have taken part of this promotion. You sign up 8 new front lines. And you know that's huge. In other businesses, you can't even talk like this. You know why? The average in the whole industry is like 1.2 people. Not in Crowd1. People are signing up people all the time, talking about the business, talking about the future, talking about what's to come. And this is what we're doing. And the company has so many great plans for you in 2022. And I'm working very close to a lot of leaders. You are the ALG guys. So I can talk to you in a whole different ways because the ALG group started as a presidents only group. Presidents only. And then we invited some really fast, strong leaders who are moving really fast through the ranks with big goals. So I can talk to you at a different level. And I can tell you the way I'm working the next 9 days before the new year, just because I have many people who want to rank up to become president, I call it the holiday momentum. I want to build a huge holiday momentum. So even with some of my leaders that want to reach president before the next 9 days, before the end of the year, I do some special promotions for them as well. And you can do that too with the leaders that you work with. You can help some people close to you that you work with daily to reach that level because they're committed. And I think we can start building presidents now. Since this meeting, the ALG group, Most of you are presidents already, so you have done it. You have seen my trainings before. Usually I teach people how to become president by building a manager 1 star, right? I said that for years. You've heard me on stage. Build manager 1 star, manager 1 stars, and you duplicate that. You become a manager 1 star machine to become president. But since you are presidents already, I want you now to look into the next year and think president. You are president. Help 1, 2, 3, 5 of your closest friends or leaders, top leaders, help them to become president. We can do that. And we will do that. And with that, I just wanted to wish you guys really Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I hope God will bless you a lot in the new year. And I will see you soon. And yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
Thank you so much, Anne. Thank you. Guys, I just want to remind you that what Anne is saying to you, you should really take in, because what Anne did not say is that he's already qualified for the Golden 8, and so are the top leaders that are working with the company. And this is, I think, it's a great culture and a great compliment to you, buddy, because it's about leadership. It's about leading the way, and it's about going in there showing I'm going to go and I'm going to do it first. So thank you, Anne. Thank you for being there. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Very Merry Christmas to all of you, wherever you are dialing in from in the world. It's our hopes that you will enjoy the holiday seasons, regardless of religion or not. Take the time to spend it with loved ones and stay tuned, because like I said, we got more than 20 new communications coming out between now and the 5th of January. We will rocket start you, and be sure that in between the holidays here on next Wednesday, that we will have the ALG call again, and you can really look forward to that ALG call as well, because on that ALG call, Kenny Nordlund will be back on the call, sharing, reflecting on what has happened in 2021, and also really taking you guys looking into 2022. So if you want a reason to really celebrate the New Year's, if you want something to really be excited about, if you want that feeling of saying, oh, hey, wow, I'm in the right place at the right time, you want to dial in on next Wednesday for the ALG call. It's the same link, it's the same place. Wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Take care out there. Bye-bye.